Hey guys, today we're checking out Crystal of Atlan, which is a new MMORPG free-to-play open world game that is coming out for mobile and cross-platform in 2023. I'll be letting you guys know everything you guys need to know about the game, how the game looks, how the game feels, and basically let you guys know if this game is worth checking out or not. It's another promising MMORPG. It does feel like a MMO action RPG, but there's not too much information out there. There was like a closed beta of the game, so we're going to be going through the gameplay footage of that, and they have some gameplay trailers and some information. So after this video, you guys will know if this game is worth checking out or not. So let's jump right into it. Give me a thumbs up and let's check it out. So Crystal of Atlan. Now they have released obviously these gameplay trailers. They've shown these 4 classes so far that you guys can play in this game. Again, it is taking the anime route when it comes to the animation. So it does, if I look at this game, I see this is inspired by a little bit of Genshin Impact, a little bit of Tower of Fantasy. So that's the route they're going with it. And the combat definitely looks like Tower of Fantasy style combat, or even Dragon Raja, like action combat. The classes they show is a gunner, they have the puppeteer, and then they have the swordsman, and I think the last one is mage, if I'm not wrong. A fighter. This class is called the fighter class. And again, the combat looks intriguing. We're gonna take a look at the combat itself. But right now, from the information we have is that there will be classes that you can choose between, but this game will have gacha. So that's kind of monetization that they are going with. Again, the classes look absolutely incredible, and you see that he turned into a berserker, so it seems like every class might have subclasses that you guys can play. Now looking at the gameplay itself, what we can see is it is full 3D, and again the world and the feel of the game gives me Tower of Fantasy vibes, but the game looks great. Like the graphics look great, the game itself looks great, and it is definitely a game that will be worth checking out. I think a lot of people have is how the open world will look. From what it looks like, it will be like an open world, but will it be like instance based when you can meet friends, or will it be like a fully open world? So that'll be the interesting thing to see, because an action RPG is good. If they're going the whole MMORPG route, it is good, but if they don't go the full MMORPG route where it's like fully open world, you can meet players and friends and fight with them at war bosses, dungeons, PP, etc., it will just be like a second degree or a first price kind of Genshin Impact. So we kind of expect a little bit more from it. Now what I really like about looking at the combat though, guys, is that it seems like you kind of have to aim at the direction that you're going, which can make the combat very interesting, because it will make it combat way more skillful, and that you actually have to focus and play. Like it's not automatic target like most games are. So the combat will be definitely very interesting. I really hope they keep this combat, and that there will be like a PvP system to it. To imagine having like a PvP system where you actually have to, there will be no lock on, you have to actually aim and use your proper skills and dodge, and you can miss shots and miss attacks if you're not focused and you're not ready. Basically if you're not focused, you will miss your attacks. But overall, I have to say the game looks really good so far. I don't know if this will be a PC client. Most likely there will be a PC client, but right now it will be focused on the mobile. The game again looks great. The bosses looks fun to fight. It seems like every boss and mob and elite will have some kind of type of mechanics, which is very important to make like an engaging PvE content. You know, if there's just the same thing where the monsters are just hack and slash, it gets boring really fast. But it seems like from what the little footage that we have from the closed beta, it seems like there will be some kind of good combat. Now, as you guys know, the closed beta was last year, if I didn't mention that yet. Closed beta has been, so the release is expected in 2023. A release date there is not, but I expect it around summertime, or especially very soon. Again, it is made by a publisher called V Games. I haven't seen much about V Games, so try to do a little bit of research on them. I know they made a little bit of mobile MMORPGs here and there, but a game like this, I kind of expected like a big publisher or developer. Maybe the V Games are big in the eastern region, but for what I could see or what I could find, I didn't find too much about it. Now, I hope in this game, you know, you can find your anime waifus. Again, here's a little bit of character preview. This is the puppeteer. The combat again looks good. The skills look very fun and engaging. And that is like the big thing that I see in this MMO is the combat and the skills seems very cool and very how will I mention it? It just feel like very engaging, you know. Combat is very engaging, well made, well polished. But of course we have to see itself. But from what these skills that they're just showing already on the puppeteer, looks absolutely incredible. The also Faria storyline, you know, for those story lovers. I am not a story lover, unfortunately, but I know a lot of people play MMOs for the storyline. It's not going to be the typical generic story. From what I read, they actually put a lot of effort into the storyline of this game, and it's going to be an engaging story that will follow through the whole time, and it's taken them a lot of time to put together the story. So again, looks very promising. Now you guys can pre-register. Unfortunately, they don't have a website you can pre-register on, but you can register it through TapTap. Maybe they have some kind of deal with TapTap where you can pre-register. So if you guys want to try out, or if there will be another closed beta, you probably want to get in on that through the TapTap. So you can just Google that real quick. Again, another promising MMORPG. 2023 has very good MMORPGs coming out for sure. Another game I'm very excited for. I'm definitely going to be playing it and checking it out when it releases. Overall, I know there's been a lot of these anime style MMORPGs, but I have to say the last 3 or 4 anime MMORPGs that I have covered that will be releasing in 2023, all of them look very promising. Now, the biggest questions about this game will be, I say this a lot, and I know a lot of you guys don't like it, but a gacha system is more free-to-play friendly than a normal microtransaction system. Because with the gacha system, you only have 1 gacha to roll or 1 or 2 gachas to roll, right? But with the microtransaction system, there's so much stuff to buy and so much items to get, right? So if you know, of course, only if this game follows a gacha system where it's only 1, 2, 3 banners to buy, then it's good. But if they have like gacha system with banners, but also things that you can buy and also things you can pay to win, then this game will be an absolute disaster. So the things I expect from this game is hopefully it focus on one type of microtransaction, because it will have microtransactions, right? And what the second thing that is really good is I don't see any autoplay or auto combat, which is also very good. We like that, guys. No autoplay from what I've seen. Maybe they'll add it, who knows. And then it will be a proper open world MMORPG. If you can run around and meet players, that will be a very important to the success of the game. I know you can team up with players in dungeons and areas, but I hope like it's in a proper open world MMORPG. And PvP, I haven't seen much do any PvP in this game, but with this type of combat and this kind of style, it definitely should have some kind of PvP. That's the one thing I miss from Genshin Impact. I think Genshin Impact could be an even better game if it has some type of PvP. So this game has it. You will be playing one character, as you saw. There will be a class you can select, so you won't be playing like a lot of characters. I'm mainly guessing that the gacha system will be around some kind of armor or some type of gear or some type of weapons, right? Not characters itself. But guys, that is it for Crystal of Atlan. You know, again, a game looks very promising and very exciting project. But overall, I am definitely going to give this game, for what I've seen so far, like a 6 to 7 out of 10. I think this game is very promising, and if they do things correctly, it will be a banger when it releases. But again, that is up to them. Will they do it correctly, or will it just become like a flop, a fully pay to win game with not a lot of content? So we'll have to see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Will you be checking out Crystal of Atlan by V Games? As I said, release should be in 2023. Sorry, I can't speak. You can pre-register on TapTap. It does have a lot of action RPG combat, but they are marketing it as an MMORPG or MMO ARPG. Okay, so the combat, absolutely, that combat is what I'm most excited for in this game, and everything else comes second. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, give me a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, check out this video right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.